Sense it wasn't going to be that way?
Well, those first couple of drives, a lot of missed assignments, mainly by our receivers, and I was very disappointed in our receivers. They didn't play well at all. They hurt us.
Missed assignments just in terms of route running, or in terms
route
of
running? You know where to go. You're gonna get the ball. You should at least know where you're gonna run. I mean, what route you're gonna run? Guys wasn't focused.
How do you explain a lack of focus in a situation like this? You guys talked all week about not wanting to take a step back after last week, and then they come out and it's right back to where it was.
Again, I didn't see it coming. And it didn't come into the game. I thought our guys were ready. I thought we had a good game plan, and I thought we had a good week practice after Tuesday, and I don't know. Guys wasn't locked in, and just made too many mistakes, and that hurt us.
Can you chalk this up as potentially just an emotional hangover after getting that win last week?
You could. It can. Again, that's part of the process and part of us as a football team learning how to deal with those situations. The young football team hadn't been in this situation in a long time. Don't want to make that as an excuse, though. Come on Saturday, you're supposed to come ready to play football. I don't care what the situation is. You're a football player. You came here to play football. You're a competitor. You should come here and come ready to play football. There's no excuses for not being ready. There's no excuses for not being focused.
You talked about not letting people pat them on the back. I mean, Tuesday you felt like that might have been the case, but during the course of the game today, did you see some of that manifest itself a little bit?
No, I mean, you got it early, and it just sidelines. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see it coming. I thought our guys were ready to play, and came out driving the ball well like we have been doing all year, and then we start shooting ourselves in the foot. It's the first time this year where I felt like we took a step back, where we really took a big step back. Very disappointed where our guys came ready to play today.
In terms of the game as a whole, is this the most disappointing effort you guys put forth this year?
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's the first time where I thought we did quit there at the end, and just let them keep running the ball like they were doing. And that was frustrating, but more frustrating, it was very disappointing because I thought our team had got over that, and to do it and play the way they did in front of our crowd, our home crowd, and all our alums coming back. It's disappointing. And I apologize to our fans and our alums, because I really wanted our team, and I thought they were going to come out here and play well for everyone, and especially after the greeting that we got last week, and they didn't do it. So I apologize to our fans and our alums for not having our team ready to go.
What did you think about the fans today? It seemed like a little bit of a late arriving crowd. Did you expect that with homecoming, or did you expect maybe a little more support than you got?
You expect it, but I'm sure a lot of people was over in tailgating. I was happy. I'm always happy with the ones that's in there. The ones that care about this football team and want to see us be successful. Just want our team to play for them and for each other, and see to it that we make them leave here happy. It's actually it should be here.
Second half, they just kept pounding the ball on the ground, and you guys never really had an answer offensively. Was that just, again, more lack of focus, or what went wrong for you guys?
Like I said, offensively, we shoot ourselves in the foot. We didn't come ready to play. Again, a lot of missed assignments, and when you keep the defense out on the field that long, they bound to give us some big plays on it. And again, we didn't have our defense at all offensively, at all.
Jack, how much does it, you talk about the wide receivers making mistakes, but how much falls on K1?
Don't fall on K1. We're not going back to that. That wasn't K1 fault. Those guys got to run the right route. They run the right route. He's throwing them the ball. It wasn't his fault. It's part of why he got hit. He had to hold the ball because God wasn't what he's supposed to be, and so he had to get hit. It wasn't on K1. I don't believe that at all.
It's Jack Doyle's situation. Was he injured today?
Yeah, he got hurt in the last ball game, and it's just one of those injuries that he had last year, and he hurt himself early in the year with it. And Jack's been tough and toughing it out all year. And last week was probably one of the worst times he felt the way he did. So we had to rest him and not play him.
Was it the neck re-aggravation thing?
Well, Casey, after the first field goal, let's talk about what made you finally make that switch, and what's that say?
I just got tired of seeing it. Enough is enough, and you keep doing what you're doing. You keep getting what you get. You know, keep putting them in there, you miss, and you keep missing. So I'm just tired of seeing it.
Pretty happy with what Monty did. Obviously with the 2 field goals, and then obviously he's been kicking off since midway through last week's game.
I'm always happy when a guy steps up and makes a play, no matter who it is. You know, that's what it's about. That's what I want our football team to be about. Guy go down, come up and make a play, and you know, still, it's always going to be competition. There's always going to be an opportunity to step in and take somebody's job. You know, and I said that from day one. That's at every position. Don't care which one it is.
What would you tell them after being William, and what do you do next week to try and fix all this?
So I told those guys that it was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment to our program, to our fans, to our alums, to this university, the way that we showed up and played today. Totally embarrassed, totally disappointed with them, frustrated with them, everything you can call with them right now, because they didn't come and they didn't play like they're capable of playing. Our football team is better than that, and they're capable of playing better than that, and we didn't do it. And I was frustrated. I told them I'll see them tomorrow morning. We're going to get out tomorrow morning, and we're going to work at it and see to it that we don't put another performance like that out there again, ever.
You isolated.
Morning, you're going to practice?
Tomorrow morning.
What
right.
time?
6 o'clock in the morning.
Have you ever done that before?
Nope.
Did you ever do it at Stanford or here? Nope.
Nope. That was an embarrassment. We need to get to work. We need to make sure that don't happen again.
You isolated the receivers as a unit. You were disappointed in. Is there any other specifics that you can point?
Well, that's the one that stands out right now, because during the game, I know they were running the wrong routes and weren't doing the right thing. So I'm sure there's other guys that made mistakes, and we watch the film. We'll see those guys too. But those guys really hurt drives. Those receivers, they hurt the drives early and hurt some of the plays that we were calling. You know, again, the week before they were lights out, and then we came this week and guys just didn't step up and play like they're capable of. Again, we took a step back.
How long are you going to go in the morning?
Regular practice.
Hour and a half, 2 hours?
2 hours until I'm happy. As long as the NCAA allows to practice that time, we're going to practice that time. And we're going to see to it that we never, ever, ever put a performance like that ever again, especially here at Houston Smith State.
Just kind of gut check time for this group now moving forward.
You know, we're going to stay the course. We're going to stay the course. Again, it's a young football team. You know, that win last night last week got everyone excited, and it should. You know, but it's a process. You know, it's still a process of rebuilding our football tradition here and getting it back to where it's going. And it's part of it. You know, you don't like losing like that. You don't like losing at all. But we're going to stay the course, and we're going to get back. We're going to work a little hard, but we're going to see to it that don't happen again. You know, I'm not going to stir off course. I'm not going to panic or anything like that. I understand we have a young football team. I understand where we're at. It's a program, but one thing I am going to hold them accountable for is their effort. You know, that's something they can do every single play. Give 100% effort.
Does today diminish the significance of winning last week, though?
Oh, no, it don't. It don't. Again, we got that monkey off our back. You know, I think that was the biggest thing. You know, right now it's our football team, again, it's going back to learning again. You got to learn how to deal with winning, you know, and do the right thing. That's part of it. I said it from the beginning, it's a process. You know, just because we won doesn't mean we're right. You know, we got to get back to work and see if we can get another one, get a win next week at home.